Hey, all right, all right. Welcome back. You're watching Liquid Lunch. Hopefully, you popped open a cold one. I am trying out these new Bud Light Celsius, and the Bud Light Celsius are like a knockoff on the White Claw. But to me, anything black cherry is delicious. I want to thank some of our Facebook audience out there who's always there for us every single day. Jen's out there, Carl is out there. I know Amal sent me a text this morning. And we're really building a beautiful community. And we have a really odd silent majority too. People who don't pop up on Facebook, but they're emailing me and direct messaging me on Facebook every single day. And I would encourage you, as our friends, to share this Facebook feed. And if you don't know about it, Facebook is almost a terrorist organization because they are using their power and their monopoly to trample on people's First Amendment rights. So a little humble little show like right here, Liquid Lunch. Unfortunately, they think that we are promoting tobacco and tobacco-related products, which is not true. And we tried to point out to them that my name is John Tobacco. So Facebook continues to me to be arch enemy number one. It's like Facebook Soros, and Soros is in by a nose. Speaking of by a nose, Belmont Stakes went off this week, usually the third leg in the Triple Crown. I know I got a lot of my friends out there who were texting me this weekend about who do I like and everything else. It was Father's Day, and the whole family was over. My brothers were here, my nieces, my nephews, my kids, my mom, Aunt Mickey and Uncle Danny and Carol, and everybody was here. Bobby and Vivian, the whole family was over. We were in the pool, and it was amazing, right? And the Belmont was on, so I said, hey, let's throw in. And my father and my Uncle Pete were like crazy horse handicapping aficionados. So I used to go to the racetrack when I was little. They used to take me with them. And great times. And I used to learn about what you look for and everything else. So Todd and I like to fashion ourselves gamblers. And I only say we're gamblers because we usually always lose. But I think I might have talked about this on the show many times before. But my father died at 51, 22 years ago. So that's one of the reasons I'm a maniac, because he was really the only person I ever answered to in life. And he's dead. So I kind of felt like, I learned life is short. And, a lot of people message me on Father's Day, Happy Father's Day. Those who are close with me know it's a little bittersweet because I'm missing my father. But I want to tell you, I spoke to a lot of people who said, oh, I haven't spoke to my father, or he did this or that, and I don't care about it. And I could just tell you, talk to you about a lot of crap on this show. But a real thing that you should understand is my father was a healthy 51-year-old male, rock solid, didn't drink alcohol, coached high school football, president of the Little League, cop, strapping, right? Died, boom, 51. So I always tell people when they tell me stories about why they're not talking to their mom or their dad or their child or something, I always recount to them that the last thing I would have expected to happen when my father was on vacation in Cancun was that I would get a phone call from my friend Lenore that he died. Okay? And I bring this up to tell you, if you're out there and you got somebody, you know what? Send out a flare. Because when someone dies unexpectedly and it wasn't coming up on you, and you're in a I was in a great spot with my father. But if you're in a bad spot with someone where you're not talking to them or you're out of match with them, give them a call, shoot them a text and say, hey, I was thinking about you. And you know what? Maybe I got a few people I know who said, JP, I listened to you and I did it. And I met with my sister and we went to the diner and we're not there yet, but we're on the road. Right. And I really believe that my father was such a powerful presence in our life that he's still with us. I have faith in the Lord and the Spirit. And on Sunday, everybody was here. It was a joyous day. Sun was out. Kids are in the pool. And me and my brother Todd said, well, you know what? Let's throw in, we're going to watch the Belmont Stakes anyway. So let's throw in some bets. You know, we're going through, doing a little handicap, what's happening there. And we collectively came up with 4 horses. I like Dr. Post. That's Vinny Viola, former boss of mine, certainly someone I've looked up to as a mentor through life. He owns Dr. Post. He won, I think, Kentucky Derby 2 years ago with one of his horses. So I know he's a championship gala guy. So I like that horse. His the Law was, the big predominant favorite who ran away with it. And then Max Player. Max Player, actually, I want to get the ownership of him on the show because they did something very creative. Got his nose in there. And we put the 4 horses we liked in a trifecta, and a superfecta. And boom, my father was smiling down on us on Father's Day because me and Todd hit the trifecta and the superfecta for quite the haul and made it an even better Father's Day. And I was thinking about the man upstairs. Thank God for that, because I got some extra money in the bank now as the market's down 700. But we'll keep you posted on that and all that and more. We'll take a quick break right here. We're going to come back with Lisa Durden, political analyst and social commentator, right after this.